need to be the first couple chapters done?
Do we have any consideration of additions or deletions to tonight's agenda?
Yes, Mr. President, we have a couple deletions. The first one is 8A under new and old business.
8A?
8A, correct. And the second one is 11B.
We won't consider additions or deletions to tonight's agenda. Can I get approval of the agenda?
Mr. President, I move the Willow Board of Education approve the agenda as presented, or amended rather, excuse me.
Support.
It has been moved and supported that the Willow Board of Education approve the agenda as amended. All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries. Approval of minutes.
Mr. President, I move the Willow Board of Education approve the minutes as presented for the board meeting of Monday, June 21st, 2012.
It has been moved and supported that the Willow Run Board of Education.
Support.
Oh, I'm sorry. Support. It has been moved and supported that the Willow Run Board of Education approve the minutes as presented from board meeting on June 21st, 2012. Discussion.
On page 1, right up at those present work, okay, Gregory Myers turned to Bobby Stevens up there.
Oh.
And then next,
It's a miracle.
those present were the two people who were absent, so those absent were.
You ready?
Yes, that was me.
You
That
ready?
was me.
Sorry, I read it.
That was our grand finale. Wait, be alert, Ms. Stewart. All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed?
Wait, we have to approve the minutes as amended, right?
Mr. President, I move the Willow Board of Education approve the minutes as amended.
Support.
It has been moved and supported that the Willow Run Board of Education approve the minutes as amended from the board meeting of June 21st, 2012. All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries. Board committee reports.
Policy committee did meet. One of the reasons that the first reading of policy 8A was removed from the agenda this evening, it was put on mistakenly, because the only changes are in regulation, and regulations do not require board approval. So that was that removal. Our next board meeting, we should be having approximately,
I believe there's first reading of policy of.
I was going to say 3 or 4 that we're getting first readings on, and moving ahead on some things that are required by MDE to be put into some of the regulations for Title I. And they're fairly simple ones where we just have to add highly qualified as, the person instructing and that kind of thing.
All right. Any other committee reports?
Well, just to talk about the collaboration communication task force, there was another visioning, there were 2 visioning meetings, one on Saturday morning and one on Monday evening. There are 3 more left, I believe. One going on right now and then 2 more. Just say to try to make your way out to those meetings. We need as many voices there as we can possibly have. Ms. Thomas, you want to add anything?
No, you're doing great, Mr. Myers.
One's on Saturday. The next one after this one is on Saturday from 10 to noon, and then I believe the next one is Monday, July 9th. I'm not positive of the time right off the top of my head.
Do you have the locations?
Not off the top of my head.
Saturday, is that?
Saturday's at the district athletic library.
That's the one on Heron Street. Whitaker, whatever that is.
It was 5577 Whitaker.
It's Whitaker.
Whitaker Road,
South of Kroger's.
the main library.
The main lot.
Yes.
Good saying, Mr.
And then the other thing, talking with Scott Menzo and all the facilitators on that, they have been concerned why not as many people are coming out, as far as community members, seeing that we've taken the time to change schedules and try to fit everyone's need, but yet still the turnout is low. And one thing I advise is that tell people to come out, because the one thing you hate is when all this stuff takes place, that you hear people talking about the what ifs and why not, and you didn't come out to help. So that's echoing from the people that's there and the people that's running the facility, who's taking time out of their schedules to.
I think part of the problem is lack of a newspaper. Just lack of a newspaper.
And you know, Ms. Stewart, the thing about it is that I agree, in some parts I agree with you, because my wife echoes that all the time. But the thing about it is, if it was something bad going on, everybody would find a way to get there and you would know it.
Or an opportunity by the media to misrepresent it.
So I plead that you come out and have your voice be heard, and you not be all disgruntled about what may take place and what will take place in the very near future. All right, approval of revised fee schedule.
Mr. President, I move that the Willow Run Board of Education approve the building use fee schedule revision effective for the 2012-2013 school year.
Support.
It has been moved and supported that the Willow Run Board of Education approve the building use fee schedule revision effective for the 2012-2013 school year. All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries. Approval of resolution.
Mr. President, I move that the Willow Run Board of Education approve the resolution authorizing the purchase of the Human Resource Finance Software application as follows. Whereas the Washtenaw Superintendent's Association formed a Human Resources Finance Software Selection Committee in May 2011 to select a common human resources finance application for all of the local school districts within Washtenaw County, and whereas the committee drafted and issued a formal request for proposal in January 2012, and whereas the committee evaluated the proposal submitted, conducted product demonstrations, obtained references from current customers, and recommended to the Washtenaw Superintendent's Association that New World Systems Logos.net for K-12 software be selected as the common human resource finance application for all of the local school districts within Washtenaw County, and whereas the Washtenaw Superintendent's Association accepted the committee's recommendation in May 2012, therefore be it irrevocably resolved that the Willow Run Community Schools authorize the Washtenaw Intermediate School District to enter into an agreement on the local district's behalf with the New World Systems for the purchase, installation, implementation, training, and support of its Logos.net for K-12 software, and further agrees to pay its per-student share of the license, implementation, training costs, and ongoing local, if any, and/or vendor support for the first 5 years out of the unrestricted Medicaid reimbursement funds currently on deposit at Washtenaw Intermediate School District, and be it further resolved that the superintendent is directed to take whatever action necessary to enter into an agreement with the Washtenaw Intermediate School District and the other local districts of Washtenaw County regarding the purchase of the license, implementation, training costs, and ongoing support of the New World System Logos.net for K-12 software. The agreement shall be developed using the attached document as a guideline for the cost provisions of the agreement.
Support.
It has been moved and supported that the Willow Run Board of Education